one piece of advice for beginner.
Oh, I love beginner.
Because I feel like beginners are hungry. They have more questions. They're curious. Like whereas people who've been doing it for a while, some people have a tendency to think they know it all.
Beginners, don't be scared. Being scared is what's gonna hold you back from greatness.
Airplane.
Now sing it.
Pippin' all
Over the world. So don't be scared because that's gonna hold you back from greatness. You literally don't know your limits until you try it, and you can't try it if you're scared. So don't be scared. Try it all.
What kind of beginner are we talking about? Are
Like
we talking about like
fresh out the
beginning
box.
or like
Konnichiwa.
people who have never get out.
What? Oh hell no! Oh.
Or are we talking about somebody who has never stepped in a studio before?
That one.
That one? I would say learn how to catch the beat first.
Yeah.
Yeah, before you start jumping into choreography. Because I can teach you moves, I could teach you a two-step, I could teach you clap, I could teach you angles, whatever it is. But if you don't have the rhythm, if you can't catch the rhythm or the beat, or if you can't like find that inner groove behind the move, then you're just doing moves, you're not dancing, and you're not feeling it out.
You gotta understand the music.
Yeah, you gotta understand the music before you understand the moves. Yeah, because then that in that way you'll be able to play around, you'll be able to like have fun versus just stressing out about like angles. And then that I think will create a good foundation to build on top.
Like I said, choreo makes a good dancer, musicality makes a great dancer. There it is. She just said it.
True.
So I think just finding the beat and the rhythm and just also just getting out of your head and experiencing different things and experimenting. Go for it.
Where should I start? Well, so first of all, you don't suck. You're just new at whatever you're doing. And if you feel like you're on an airplane,
Pippin' all over the world.
if you feel like you failed while taking like a class, think about it as you taking the first steps to being actually great at something. So don't ever think like oh, I'm defeated, like I'm not gonna dance tomorrow. Just be like, you know what, today was like whatever, but you know what, tomorrow I'm gonna take class and like it's gonna be dope. Like even like dancing like by yourself, like in your room, solo sessions, vibe out music, that's always fun. Again, just like get them foundations in, get grooves in. Again, I said like don't feel like you're not like up to par as everybody else. Dude, like especially if you're
sure you could teach somebody
yeah
something.
Yeah, exactly. Like never like think about it in a closed-minded like fashion. Always be a student, always think as a student, always have that student mentality. There are OGs in this dance game, like any like dance, they'll tell you always have the mind of a student, always be open-minded, and that works, that keeps the flow going. So
I do have one thing to say too. And I learned it from you.
Ew.
Okay, so I'm like wrapping it in a little
Full
bow.
circle.
You
Comes
know?
full circle, yo.
The beard grows longer.
It's a circle. It's a circle. It's around the circle,
It was
Wait, there's another airplane.
Always be fly. That's what I taught you.
Yeah, that's tight. Yo, always be fly. That was good.
it's as a beginner you're gonna get really frustrated and you're going to get tested constantly. But I remember when I was training under Emeroy, he told me that, and one of the things that really helped me was, okay, you're gonna get frustrated, but it's how you push through those frustrations, and the only reason why you're getting frustrated is because you're stepping out of your comfort zone. And that's where you're gonna find growth. Yeah. Thank you for it.
Dang, Jesus.
Yeah?
Jesus.
Yeah, just be a sponge. Yeah. So it's just push through frustrations because it's very easy to get caught up.
Everybody started where you started.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the important thing to remember is why you're doing it to begin with, because if you're trying to do it for vanity, you're gonna get tired of it quick.
Oh yeah.
And if it's like and bouncing off what I've said, if it's coming from the soul that it's calling to you, like there's a difference between pulled into your passion and being pushed. Being pushed is like you're forcing the issue. It's like, oh, I gotta fucking work out. Versus like, oh, I'm looking forward to like this workout today. Like, cause you're gravitated to it so much that like the obstacles don't become a big deal. But being pushed to do it, you're pushing through certain obstacles. The obstacles seem bigger if you're trying to force it. But if you feel like me, when I was first started FanBiz back in 2004.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's how you completely. That's how like it sounded. So
Like,
I'm just.
here's the thing. Like
Homer Simpson
my
when it
original
goes
thought was that we would be competing at a bigger level within 3 years. Like, we'll be competing with Pac and Cabo Modern, which all those crews at the time. But it took me 7 years to find, just to even find it, just to make it stable, where we had weekly rehearsals, where we had consistent members, and it took another 5 years to actually start getting in the realm of championship talk. So the thing is, like, just because you're putting in the work and just because you set it on your goal and on your calendar by December 31st, I'm going to be XYZ, doesn't mean it's always going to happen. Success comes at its own time. And if you don't get there at the timeline you want, it just means there's more work to get done.
Yep.
And the whole point, there's obstacles, is life is trying to filter out the people who are serious about it. So everything is about the long game. Because if your actions are predicated on short-term gains, you're gonna get further away from it. It's just like same thing. With money, the more people try to get money, the further away they get from it. So it's like, again, the result is a byproduct of your work. So.